Okay, guys, so look at this. It's on water. In fact, it's in a pool. So this is Lei Tai in a pool. Sanda in water. Well, push kick by blue. Got push kick back by red. So I don't know what the rule is. Can you dump them into the water? That would be epic. And I think all of us are watching just so we can see that. I mean, look at that. There's attempts at throwing. So see that? There's attempts at throwing. So obviously you can throw. So I think someone should get thrown into the water. Look at that, a spinning back fist. And it's getting closer to the edge. That's a good takedown. That definitely counted towards red because both his knees didn't hit the ground, right? Sanda got special rules that are kind of like Shuijiao when it comes to grappling. When you throw, it's not always, but your best bet is you're in a dominant position and you end up without the knees on the ground. There's exceptions too, but... So, anyways, look at that. The moment he had success with the throw, now he can only think about grappling. I don't think that one counted. Yeah, see, the ref said it didn't count. So, it's so funny. Like, when something works, their fight strategy changes completely. So, but we're still watching this because we want to see someone get thrown off the platform. Red, when he does a push kick with his dominant foot, definitely drops his hands. We saw that earlier. Maybe he was trying to use that to go into grappling range or clinch range. But there's potential weakness there to get taken advantage of by blue. Blue's a little desperate. Blue seems a little lost. And, oh, red's going to get this takedown. Yep, massive takedown. In fact, he kind of threw him on his head, threw him on his face. So I think that type of throw is not even allowed in the UFC. In the UFC, the throw has to have an arc. You can't just pick him up and slam him back down. No Zangief style stuff. Although Zangief did some arc throws too, if you guys are familiar with Street Fighter. So good roundhouse kick to the face by Blue. Blue has one thing that I can see he can use more. Nope. He just tried a low kick and almost got his leg caught again. One thing we associate with Sanda that we don't see either one of them using are push kicks, like side kicks, as in side push kicks. Whether stomping or more the push kick variety. Both of them seem to have decided to not use their side kicks, but then there seems to be reasons for that, right? You sort of make your back a little bit vulnerable when you throw a push kick, as in a side push kick. So, but again, we just want to see them go into the water. In fact, maybe we should just jump forward. Oh yeah, this is almost over. So it looks like none of them ended up in the water. Hey guys, I'm at my buddy Ashish's place. If you guys like this video, make sure to press a like. And also, since we got the Indian flag right there, let me know in the comments, if you had to go to India, what's a place in India you guys would love to go visit? This video took place in Taiwan, trying to go for a single leg, landed on his knee instead. But this channel is an Italian Kung Fu artist. So, ooh, this is a much more flashy match. Maybe we're seeing someone go into the water. Someone going to go into the water? But yeah, another Sanda on the water. In fact, this might not even be Sanda. This might be legit just Kung Fu. So, real Kung Fu. Real is subjective, but like Kung Fu on Lei Tai. So, I don't know which one's the channel here, but they're trying to both get into grappling range. And so interesting when, if it's outside the Sanda context, the punches immediately are not as good. Like, for some reason, the lack of straight punches and lack of tight hooks. Like, oh, that was a great takedown. You know, Sanda incorporated a lot of boxing, right? And basically, the most Western thing in Sanda is the boxing. Everything else basically comes from either Chinese martial arts or Taekwondo and Muay Thai. But, like, the boxing came straight from boxing. So you can see, like, when the Kung Fu guys punch, their punches are much more like Kung Fu punches. Not to say they can't work, but they don't have that straight angle and then that kind of explosiveness that you associate with boxers. So I get a feeling watching this video, since we have two examples now, and we'll watch another one, but the over the water thing is more of a gimmick than actually like leading to anything, because they have crews all around the lake tied to, I guess, rescue these people if they get tossed into the water. But like, I don't see anyone trying to utilize it. Like, if I had grappling experience with all of these guys do, I feel like it would just kind of be the way to go, to just toss these guys into the water, right? I don't know. You guys let me know. But some more intense kicks in this match than the previous. So look at that. He even did a spinning outside crescent kick, which you see a lot in Kung Fu. Let's assume you can throw in the water. What would your strategy be in this? Would you try to throw him in the water all the time, or would you just try to beat him in regular kickboxing fashion? I just feel like there's the water component there, right? You throw him into the water, it kind of changes everything. And let me know if this water thing is just a gimmick, because it's breaking my heart that no one's getting thrown in the water if you have the water there. Okay, third match. Let's see how this one goes. Again, this looks like more Kung Fu than Sanda. So we get another variety. And maybe this is from the same event that we just watched. But look at that great takedown. I love to see... Oops. Okay, I've definitely done that before. Trying to throw a kick and tripping. Great leg kick by Yellow. So, I wish we knew what styles the two Kung Fu artists are doing. Here we go. They're a little bit hesitant. There we go. Look at that. Yellow seems by default wants to grapple. Blue maybe wants to strike a little more. Classic striker versus grappler paradigm. Ooh! Oh man, if someone sacrificed through, then it would have ended up in the water. But if you notice, guys, look at how shallow the water is. It's probably not safe to go into the water. That's another thing. So yeah, unfortunately, this is more of a gimmick, man. Which is fine, This is awesome. I love the change of setting. The water definitely adds to, like, this is some kind of special event. But man, also, you got to think about it like this. How would they build a platform like this if the water were too deep, right? So that's something to think about. I mean, I guess the way to do this is to do this on a ship. So, like, go out to water and do this on a ship in deeper water so you can throw people overboard. I actually think we just came up with a new sport right there. So anyways, we'll stop watching here. With these explorations, sometimes they don't turn out the way we think they are, but still, they are great to explore how the martial arts and the combat sports evolve in different regions. So you could have a boat in the sea or a platform in the sea, and then people can be thrown off. The other way is potentially do it in the sky, but then you would have to have a net to catch people. And the third way, of course, is to do what Ganrei Ojima does, sort of have a matted surface outside the platform so people can get thrown out. But I think this has a lot of potential, and I really like the water. The water adds a different dimension to it, right? You get thrown into the water, water hits your face, you're cold, it messes you up. It's definitely a good factor, but how do we kind of implement this? Leave your thoughts, leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to share this video. Thank you guys so much, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to press subscribe. Talk to you guys soon for commentary breakdowns.